Hello and welcome! We are doing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition in my own custom world.
Such nerds.
Yep. And we have forth the party.
Yeah, most of it at least.
Dwarves rule, greenskins die!
And I forgot to be on the correct screen and at the correct zoom. So you guys got a peek of something that's to come later.
What?
No,
I didn't see it.
Don't worry about it. It's something you guys already know is coming. Alright.
Death from above.
Yeah. So,
Death from below.
how about everyone introduce themselves?
Yes. Alright, so, hi, I'm the guy in the doobly-doo known as Raxmo, aka Biztax. I am playing Kalra, the thieving, roguish kobold. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
Hi, I'm Celestial Outsider. I'm going to be playing Lavir, the Werelion Cleric.
I'm Metgath. I'm playing Dunalt. He's a Dwarven druid, and apparently he's got a bit of an attitude problem. Right, a bit of an ego, I guess, would be a better way to put it.
We all.
I am John, and I'm playing Olzik, the dwarf who likes to get everyone drunk, and then take their gold when they get too drunk because they can't pay their bill.
I just steal it. I mean, what?
Hmm.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh,
So.
Yay!
Yeah. We-
Hey, hey, Marigin. Haha.
And we...
Nice. We have a viewer.
Nice! Hello!
Hello.
Yeah.
Wait,
Marigin.
someone's watching me? Oh crap!
Right?
Put on the shirt, damn it.
Well,
Never!
I
you
can't...
don't have to worry.
I can't see his videos, so...
Yeah, and I don't see the video.
It says your live stream is offline.
What? Oh, and
Never mind.
Moreno.
Oh,
Oh,
I see Adrian. Ha ha ha!
I see
Yep.
more people. There's 2 people watching.
Hello!
Guys.
So yeah.
No, except my webcam is really not working.
Welcome to the, second session of Dwarven Crusade. Named such because they're in a Dwarven kingdom during a era of Crusade. An arcane crusade, to be more precise. Yes.
Where'd we leave off, Adrian?
Would we...
Turn the damn shirt on, it was 90 degrees in here. Rah.
Well, see, lucky for my viewers, they don't need to see your topless ass.
I can't see him either because my thing's not working. However, we
The
are...
lucky winner.
We are missing a player, because of various scheduling issues.
Stupid round earth.
Yeah. He was playing Erebus, our warlock, who is obsessed with coffee.
There's
Hopefully,
also a
Such a
pain in
shame.
the ass.
yeah. Hopefully, we'll be able to get him back. If not, then we'll work something out.
And if we can get him back, my character will resume tormenting him.
Yeah. All right. So, when we last left our heroes, they had just defeated a bunch of kobolds, and then they negotiated with the local guards to allow them to take one of the kobolds with them. And some weirdest things happened, which were interpreted in ways that they were not meant to be because they sounded a little bit weird. and kind of dirty.
Well, that's just because you always interpret everything in completely the wrong way. I'm sorry.
That's because usually your things are weird.
Yeah, I can't accept it if I interpreted it like it up the ass.
Moving on.
Yes, please.
Oh, and now everyone will know the kinds of people that I'm subscribed to. Yeah, oh well.
Giggity.
So,
No, it's because I have desktop notifications come up.
okay, so, where were we? Right. You guys had defeated them off. You guys had negotiated with the local guard.
Mm-hmm.
And they agreed to let you take the kobold for now.
Mm-hmm.
Only, like, one of the other kobolds, or maybe it was one or two of the other kobolds got looted. Because everyone kind of joined in on this, trying to convince the guards to let you take one kobold to lead you back to the lair.
I think I was the only one that was actually.
There.
So sad.
It looks like I'm wearing a shirt. Happy Celeste.
No, I can't see you anymore.
Good.
You put on a shirt
there
for
was
nothing.
there was sound of large vehicle just before Metgath was speaking.
No, I'm sorry.
Yes. I said I think I'm the only one that was actually searching the body.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I was making sure people live.
I couldn't exactly search the bodies. I have two giant metal balls on my hands.
Whose fault is that?
My my master told me to do it.
Oh,
So we were heading off to the Adventurers Guild, correct?
yes, you guys were headed off to the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah,
With this kobold.
No need for you guys to see my Discord.
Okay, so,
My
Shame.
Skype. Or my Skype.
okay. Ah, right, and the name of the city is, Quendar.
Off to the Adventurers Guild in Quendar with our slave in tow. Because let's be honest here.
Well, and this kobold is very lucky that he still has his skin intact,
This is true.
because he hurt my friend very bad.
I was knocked unconscious. The only one.
Yeah.
Even though I have like the
Yeah.
most hit points.
Well, I also wanted to make sure that the hit points were going to be spread in a nice way.
Wait, how many hit points do you have? Like 13?
12.
Yeah, you have the same amount as me.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I forgot to check on the XP charts.
Yeah, I have...
Oh, and we're only level 1, so we level up super quick. Yes.
Oh, but wait, are you actually going to be awarding experience points, or are you just going to give us milestones?
Our arbitrary level up.
I was going to be mostly doing arbitrary level up, but if you guys have technically earned the XP, then I don't want to deny you.
Yes, good, excellent. There are lots of calculators online, too, if you like.
I just need to know at what level you guys, or how much XP you need to get to level 2. And come down here, book!
I think.
Come back!
I think it's 900.
Okay, this is obviously not working. I'm going to turn off the camera temporarily.
Oh my!
With only one encounterment, I doubt that we have 900 experience each.
No,
No,
but
it depends. Are you spreading them throughout the party, or are you giving everyone a mass treatment?
I distribute them across the party, so it's number of party members.
There you go. 300
Yeah.
to get to level 2.
Yeah, it's
We need-
300 to get to level... Wait, what?
Well, no, each person has to get all the way up to the 900. It's just that XP itself gets distributed evenly.
No.
But it is 300.
To get to level 2, everyone needs at least 300.
Yep.
Then we need to get another 600 to get to level 2. To get to level 3, for a total of 900.
It was
Because everything stacks.
It was like originally like 1,000 and then 3,000 and then...
Okay, so you guys You guys only got 200. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, you guys got a little bit over 200 because of RP stuff, but
Yeah.
because I do give RP XP.
Yeah.
Okay, fun little bit for everyone. Okay, so you guys are all headed off towards the Adventurers Guild, and I should use the power of this. Add a bit of music because I can.
Make sure that the music is coming directly out off of Roll20 this time, okay?
Yes, that's exactly where it's coming from. That's where it was coming from during the session last time, too.
Good. Because we don't want any more copyright strikes on your channel.
I didn't actually get any strikes. I only got notifications.
Yeah. Same here. Like, apparently the entire soundtrack to the game Edge is entirely copywritten. So when I did a playthrough of it, none of my episodes of that entire playthrough were monetized. I was like, oh yeah, no, you get.
Yeah, apparently the Gregorian chants from Civ are also copywritten.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe this is not the best music for this. Let's try this one.
Oh, hello there. You must be looking for a while. Well, I know this likely isn't what you're accustomed to, but I guess
Oh God, damn it.
Given the times.
Ah, damn it.
No,
okay.
That's so beautiful.
That was so good.
I need something that is not a speech.
Alright, mate.
I'm needing freaking music.
I'm just gonna be
okay,
today.
so you guys were following come on, brain. Calra. You guys were following Calra back to the
Adventures.
Yeah.
Indeed. To begin our quest for this goddamn bounty.
There's some background noise completely ate up all that.
Oh, to begin our quest for a goddamn bounty.
Mm-hmm.
When you sneeze so hard your bones hurt, you know it's a hard sneeze.
Right?
How about when you sneeze so hard, dislocate your shoulder?
Ah.
That sounds painful.
I've done that and farted at the same time.
Oh god, that sounds painful. Don't do that.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
Why is it that all these have freaking...
Dislocation thing? I've done that. When we eventually get to the Adventurers Guild, my guy's gonna look around and go, wait, where'd the Warlock go?
We found another coffee stand.
Well,
Isn't there a music function?
There was...
Yes, there is a music function in Roll20.
There was... I was trying to get my hands on some good tavern music, but instead I keep getting people's conversations, which is just... not helpful.
Sorry, folks, we're having technical difficulties.
We're having musical difficulties.
Music.
Except that they don't really give me a search function.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you want to listen, you can sit. Oh, your magical one?
Okay, so... You guys were, all, Okay, so you guys all are headed towards the Adventuring Guild.
Yes.
I'm going to drag you guys over to here.
Oh, look at
We get a map?
We get
We got a map.
Not a map, a picture.
Not a map.
Yeah. We don't get a map.
So it's bustling with...
Handle the map?
Find the map.
Hopefully this will work.
So it's bustling.
Yeah, it's packed. Well, okay, it's not really super packed with people either. It does have quite a few people, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's apparently a Renaissance inn tavern. Apparently. Well, just
It does have a bar built in, because,
okay.
you know, adventurers do a lot of drinking.
Adventurous. Yeah.
Okay, admittedly,
I'm-
everyone does a lot of drinking here.
I'm
Fair.
I'm going to be dragging my new acquisition around while I go up to the bar. Which way do I have again?
Well, I look around, and
I'm going to the board. I presume that if you're registered to an adventurers guild, you have like a badge or something.
Okay, so I think you guys need to take this one at a time. However, yes, there is in fact a symbolage thing representing the fact that you are indeed a member of the Adventurers Guild. The Adventurers Guild has been one of the most stable organizations in the world for ages, literally.
Yeah, sounds right.
I'll look for a place to join. So let me know when it's my turn.
Are we
Okay.
rolling initiative?
Actually, no. I was going to start with Metgath, then go to John, then Raxmo, then Celeste, just because that's how
Go for it.
it's lined up on the bottom of my screen there.
Well, I rolled a 19 anyway.
So, who is going to be joining Kevin in looking for a place to sign up?
I will.
Okay, so you two are going to be together, and we'll walk up to the counter, or rather, the table, more like. And
did we heal all of our damage yet?
no.
Arrested yet.
Oh, true. Okay.
Okay, I believe some of you guys did heal up some of your damage with rests. I don't know if you got the chance to do that. I thought you did, though.
That was not me. I did.
Oh, that's right. You guys didn't because you guys were too active. And then you guys came directly here. So while you guys are here, you guys can take a short rest.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
Which means you can hit the...
Rolling that hit die.
Yeah, you can roll your hit dice to get a bit more health back. Kaora is actually okay because she's only down 1 hit point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rest up anyway because we're here.
Okay.
Hey. Aw.
So,
And my spell slots only regenerate with a long rest, correct?
Yes.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many experience points are we having?
You guys currently have 200? Or, sorry, that was 200 distributed amongst 5, so that's technically... Actually...
Well, there's only 4 of us now.
Yeah. I'll just call it the 50 if you really want to keep track.
I'm doing it because I'm sure my chat will eventually start yelling at me for not saying, "Oh yeah, they're going off on Undertale. It's hilarious.
Okay.
They're terrible. This is called Dungeons and Dragons, guys. It's when a bunch of nerds get together and start rolling dice at each other.
Yes. And there's a reason why I've displayed this wonderful picture for all of you. So, you go in... So, yeah, you guys go in, and, you know, there's quite a few people around. There's a lot of drinking going on. You suspect that a lot of these people aren't actually guilds. They just come here for the drinks.
That's fair.
And,
Constitution roll.
So, Orsic and Denault, the two of you head up to this table. It has a bit of cloth draped over the front to kind of cover up the underside. And, there's a... There's a fellow behind the counter, a human, or sorry, not a human, a dwarven fellow, because they're the most common here.
Okay.
Well, at least as far as any particular percentage goes. And he's kind of sitting back there with a book. I am looking for a good analog that I can use with it. He's kind of... yeah. And kind of looking through his book and running his finger across the pages, and he doesn't seem to take notice of you approaching the table.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh! Huh!
I was wondering if we could join the guild.
He'll snap his book shut and kind of put it off to the side. And, oh, yes, of course you can join the guild. I mean, anyone, well, okay, not anyone, but a lot of people can join the guild.
Is this Tiberius Stormwind?
No!
Okay.
Tiberius Stormwind is a bit different.
Copyright.
Yeah, there is also that.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Akama, we love you!
Yeah.
Long live Draconia!
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah. I suppose that you're going to need to take the trial, I guess. You know, that's just, minor testing thing. Oh, actually, I don't think that the testing room's actually ready for any sort of testing. I know! I can give you the questionnaire! And as long as you promise to answer that truthfully, we can get all of this stuff done just here at the table. That way I don't have to get up.
Well, when he says that, I put one of my balls on the table, on my iron balls, and go, as long as I don't have to write, because as you can see, it's kinda hard for me to write.
Well, we can just take a drop of your blood instead, if you like.
That works.
It's not ominous at all.
I also have another question for you.
Yes?
Am I allowed to say sell some really good ale here?
Well, either you can go talk to the barkeep over there, and over there, and he's the one who buys all the ale for the main room here. Or you can talk to the head of brewing in the guild.
Who is who?
The barkeep's the human fellow over there.
Thank you. Now let's get on with the testing.
Alright. So, he's going to hand you each a questionnaire on clipboards. Which, it has a few questions with, like, little check boxes for your answering. Asking questions like, have you ever been in a fight before? Have you ever killed anybody before?
I love it.
Have you ever suffered egregious injury?
We haven't done that yet.
What was that?
Austin, can you please?
Yeah, have you ever suffered egregious injury before?
No, we didn't just do that like 5 minutes ago.
Literally 5 minutes ago.
I look at this questionnaire, then look up the dude, look back at the questionnaire, and then, sir, I'm still bleeding from my last fight. Does that count?
there are some unrelated. There are some questions that are unrelated to fighting, like have you? How do you feel about doing fetch quests? If you had to escort the whiniest, brattiest noble ever and make sure he survived, would you?
No.
Here.
What kind of juice?
If you're...
I'll go concentrate some juice if that helps you.
No, there's mango juice in the fridge.
Alright, so... Alright, so... As well as another question related to that one of... If your charge keeps getting kidnapped, will you keep saving them?
Wait, who keeps getting kidnapped?
Your charge!
My question to that would be, how much would we be paid?
That is an excellent answer to that question.
Depends on payment is actually one of the options with a checkbox.
It depends on the price. How much is he willing to use to continuously save?
Yes, and I'm not making any references to anything there, no.
Not at all.
No, of course not.
Hundreds of video games everywhere.
All of the video games, oh my
Half the
god.
WoW quests.
Literally.
Well, no. But with the WoW quests, it's not generally the same person who's constantly getting kidnapped that you have to go save repeatedly.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
You know,
But freaking NPCs dying or going so slow.
like in Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4,
God.
Grand Theft...
With you in the process too.
Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, etc. Yeah. So...
The slow NPC asking you if you can go any slower.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. Alright.
I killed the NPC myself a couple times just for fun.
Probably. Yeah,
My forehead's all shiny, it's bugging me. Okay.
well, I look like a ghost right now on my webcam, but...
Since
That's okay.
Since I probably still have cobalt blood on my balls, I tried to make it blitz on the checkboxes.
Okay, roll me a dex check.
Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh, so good. Wait, are you a monk?
He's a monk. He's a dex monk.
Fine.
Oh, good lord.
19 good enough for you?
So you expertly just kind of like flick bits of blood onto the specific boxes that you want and only hit those boxes.
Did the guy behind the counter say anything to this?
No, he just smirks. With that knowing, that, you know, that knowing look in his eye, you know, the, yeah, I know that one.
We got another one.
Yeah.
And if he looks at me questioningly, like, why aren't you hurt? I'll just be like, healer.
Hey.
Man, I really should-
Who do you think kept him alive?
Yeah.
And who do you think kept your ass alive?
Everyone kept everyone alive. That's how parties work.
Fair point.
As my mustache gets into my mouth. Just not a happy thing. Okay, so. All the sounds stopped. Apparently, the hall goes silent all of a sudden.
Yeah, I
We
just
wanted
switched
to
my
know
thing
what was
to
happening.
a push to talk.
We wanted to know what was happening with the mustache.
Okay,
I made it to push to talk so that I could talk to my chat separately, so you didn't have to listen to me babbling to my chat.
Oh, it's okay. And make sure to let people know that I have my own channel as well. Or I guess they can hear me now with that, so.
Yeah, and the links are in the description of this particular stream, so go watch him too. Or subscribe to him or something, I don't care.
Comment on my videos! Comment on my videos, please. I need more feedback. I've gotten, like, almost none. Yeah. So. Yeah, so there's this hall, or there's the guild hall, and after you're done with the questionnaire, he's gonna hand you each a, it is a rather decently length scroll with a lot of writing on it. Like, a lot.
Uh-huh.
It's all super duper fine print.
No. It starts off at, a decent size. Where you can actually read it, like the title on the cover of a book or something. Yeah. But as it goes down, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it does get into some pretty damn fine print.
I look at it, and I go, I'll read this later.
So, yeah, if you just put, or just take one of your bloody balls there and just roll this right on that line there, that'll, cinch the deal.
I do that.
Oh, God. So good.
So you take your iron ball and you just kind of put it down on the paper and then you just kind of roll it over. And after you lift up the iron ball that's stuck to your hand, the blood coalesces into your signature.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's
nice.
not creepy at all.
That's not ominous, even in the least.
And then there's a slight smoking that comes off the ink. Or comes off the blood.
It's real contract, man. Real life contract.
That's, no.
We've now sold our souls.
Wait, no. But what would have happened is that he literally signed the contract with a dead person's blood. So does that even work?
It was supposed to be his own blood.
Yeah.
He does have some of his own blood on those, to be fair, because he did get hit.
True.
But I made sure I used the side that had the dead man's blood on it.
But do you remember which one is which,
Intelligence check.
Yeah, if you guys think it just wouldn't have done anything, but because he's dead.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I know.
So, Kevin.
Yeah.
Are you gonna sign?
I'm gonna read it. I want to know what I'm signing.
So a lot of it gets into the kind of legal, technical details of the fact that that the whole point of the guild is to work alongside the law and not replace the law.
Okay.
As well as the various things that the guild will not take responsibility for of involving your actions. Such as burning down buildings.
Oh, shucks, so we can't reenact the song Burning Down the House.
Yeah. And the fact... And they only really protect you from vigilante-based crimes.
Okay.
So, it's not fairy tale.
No.
We get busted with our hand in a lord's pocket. We're done.
Hey, I'm the only one who needs to worry about that.
However, it also states that being a member of the guild, your guild membership cannot be revoked for any criminal activity you do, unless it is against the guild. Specifically.
Okay. So we're safe unless he's caught with his hand in the barkeeper's pocket.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And even then, the barkeep is technically a secondary establishment inside of this establishment, because they have to make money.
Okay.
Yeah, the Adventurers Guild have been kind of plummeting for a while, because there's not been a whole lot of work for them.
Okay.
Man, don't you hate it when life is just way too good?
No goblin attacks.
Until bullshit wars stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So, it also goes into the details of the fact that as a basic member, they will not pay for any sort of resurrection, and they are not liable for any of your injuries. However, you can go to a adventuring guild hall and get healing.
Okay.
Well, that's gonna be good.
In the form of spells, not healing objects.
Okay, so we can't pick up potions, but they will heal us of any injuries we have when we get there.
For free.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
thus making them really good safe.
Okay. Yep. All totally reasonable.
Yeah. The most ominous part is the fact that they state that once you're a member of the Adventurers Guild, you are basically always a member of the Adventurers Guild and can be requested to come back for a job.
Uh-huh.
And if there is a...
Requested or required? Very important stipulation. Requested or required?
They word it to sound like it's a request. In actuality, if the guild hall comes under attack... If the guild hall comes under attack... Well, as I recall, he has the intelligence for this. Actually, I should double check that.
I have a, I think 19.
You have no, you have a 19 wisdom. So, yeah, I guess that would be your... So, yeah. You only have a 13 intelligence, though. Yeah.
And even if I wasn't, like, totally positive about it, I would point at that spot and say, request or required. Big difference in the two words.
If the whole world starts... If the whole world starts going to hell, and it looks like Dark Lords are going to be taking over everything... Sorry. If the world starts going to hell, and Dark Lords start taking over everything, we want to know that you can actually come and help us. Even if you've, ostensibly retired.
Okay.
And I just realized I did a completely different voice right there. Oh well.
It's okay, it's just another personality coming out.
So, yeah,
So I'll go ahead and sign it, because that's also understandable. They'll want to make certain that their members are reliable when it comes to helping them as well.
Alright, I got 2 things for you each. One is your membership ring, which you can put down into your equipment. Oh wait, I might have to put that in for Metgath because of...
Yep.
Wait, what do we have?
You don't have it yet. Ow! That hurt.
Sorry. I apologize.
I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, but didn't we decide last game that I was already a part of the Adventurers Guild from the last major city I had been in?
Oh, that's right.
Country, but
you do.
Yeah. Excellent.
So, see, it's close by. Would that also have that? Yeah, it's probably also going to be a ring. So you're also going to have a adventuring guild ring.
Excellent. And that ship down.
None of those are what I'm trying to spell.
So what was the other thing you was going to give us?
Now let's hear it as he hands you a small little studded earring that has a kind of flat bit on the one side, generally in the same shape as the symbol of the Adventuring Guild. And I should actually probably change those to go at different times. So, yeah, and he says, these would let you communicate with any other guild member that you happen to touch it to, and if you tap it like sorry. And if you tap it 6 times or so, it will reset it. But it has to be rapid succession taps. The kind of thing that you can't really do with it on your ear.
Okay.
Well, I'll look over to Kevin's character.
So like just about any vape. Hit button 5 times to turn off. I'll just shut up now.
I'm
I
confused.
looked over at Kevin's character and I said, "You want to, permanently be linked?"
Sure.
I started to nudge it with my ball, try not to crush it towards his.
I tap mine down on top of his.
And I look at him and says, "This might be awkward, but can you put that on me, please?"
And of course, what's been going through my head this whole time is, oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and put his in his ear.
I just go, "Ow," because I don't.
Wait, is your ear already pierced?
Nope.
Yeah, it probably aren't. It's probably gonna hurt like hell.
Alright. So that gets those two as members. So, Raxma, what are you doing as they're doing all this?
Sorry about that. So what I'm doing is I'm going to tug my recent acquisition over to the bar and just kind of looking at everything, and I put a gold piece on the bar and I ask for a good pint of mead. Like good stuff. I'ma need it.
And, one of the assistant barkeeps will kind of look at you and... Alright. Let's see, for 1 gold, for a pint, we'll get you some steel maul.
Much appreciated.
Do I hear that name from all the way over here?
No.
Okay.
When you were starting to say your acquisition, I 110% thought you meant me for about 2 seconds.
No. My little kobold boy.
Yeah, I realize now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, are we done? Are we waiting for someone to do a thing?
Oh,
What else is Rax? What else do you want to do, Rax?
Well, for one, I'm going to be drinking my mead, and I'm going to be looking over at my new friend, Mavir.
Yes, indeed.
Kind of looking and watching her and seeing what she's doing.
If it doesn't count,
You see her immediately wander over to the bounty board. Immediately.
The job board.
Whatever they want to call it.
It's not just bounties.
I'm gonna look through all the stuff. Find the one that we're already looking at.
Yeah, with all the kobolds and
Yeah. Do I find the one that we're looking for?
You do eventually actually find it, tucked under about 4 delivery jobs.
Motherfucker.
God, I fucking hate delivery jobs.
God damn, I know.
And they're like not even long distance. They're like from one place in the city to another place in the city. Like
Jesus.
maybe like a district over.
Dear Lord, such lazy pricks.
I know. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna find that, and then how do we go and bring it to the dude and say that we're taking it, or do we leave our stamp on it, or how does this work?
So
I mean, Levere already knows how it works, but Celeste does not.
Okay. So this isn't like a major contract. Otherwise, you just put your like ring up on it, and then that would put you up for that contract.
Cool.
And any party that you are registered with.
Excellent.
Which means we'll need to register now with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, this is just take a tab off the bottom,
Cool. I will do so.
like those flyers that you find stapled to telephone poles for
Yeah,
piano lessons.
I got you. Hell yeah.
Alright, so Kara is going to be kind of interested in wanting to not lose another close friend. She's going to finish up her mead. I should probably roll to see how plastered she gets.
Well, no. After she does that, she is going to immediately follow you to the bar, and also order mead.
Gotcha. That's a really good
Or
plan.
you guys could wait and probably get it for a little bit, maybe a little cheaper.
I have gold. I need to spend it.
I think you're one of the only people
Plus,
with gold.
the characters may not. I haven't spent anything yet.
Well, seeing our other two companions, I walk over to the bar and look at the barmaid and go, "May I speak to the head bartender?"
Oi, Randolph!
Fortunate name.
And I'll head over and get a drink.
Okay.
I don't bother with the fancy stuff.
Randolph, get the big man! And, yeah, so he told Randolph to go get the big man. And,
Oh, is it going to be black?
that was being referred to before as the bartender, is gonna head into a back room behind the bar. And after a few moments, you'll hear some rather heavy footfalls.
Okay.
Like, impressively heavy.
Okay.
And coming out through the door is an individual who I think is, let's see, yeah, he's 6'2", with strawberry blonde hair, and wearing a bunch of furs. Human with a bit of a bushy beard going on,
Human? What the fuck?
with a great sword across his back.
Okay.
Respect? Respect?
Nice.
Who's followed by an 8-foot-tall human.
Jesus. Human?
All these guys are
I know who
giants.
we are.
But these humans
I know
are
who they
Who's, as I recall, straight up blonde. Has a much more wild beard. Yes. Has
I'm
a
just sitting here looking up, trying to look utterly shocked and trying to keep my composure.
yeah, with a and the blonde guy has a much kind of more wild beard that kind of sticks out to the sides a lot more. The shorter fellow who comes out, for what shorter is in this case,
Shorter, quote unquote. Probably about my height.
has it. Well, no, he's like 6'2".
I know. My character's height is about 6'2".
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, and he's got his beard a little bit more nicely trimmed.
It's just a teeny little thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so he's got a little bit better trimmed. And, you guys, yeah, and he'll come on out, or so those two will come on out and, do you want to introduce or do you want to do the voice of the big guy, Matt?
No, I've come to realize I don't really have a voice for him.
Well, I always thought
Not
you kind of
yet,
did.
anyway.
So the two are,
Terrible.
yeah, so the two are going to come out, and the big guy's going to kind of look down at you guys and, me, ugh!
Oh yeah, I remember the voice now.
Oh god,
Me, ugh.
Precisely! That voice right there!
I look up and I go, "Greetings, sir, on this fine evening. I do have a wee bit of a question for you, since you're in charge of this fine establishment."
The guy who's only 6'2" is,
I don't think this is gonna go well.
oh, as I recall, they also both... Actually, no, wait, they don't have strawberry blonde and blonde, because they both have full white hair now. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they've been alive for a very long time by this point.
Yeah. So, I don't know if that really changes the image in your head or not.
Not by much.
So the guy who's only like 6'2", and what would you like to know? Or sorry, and what would you like to know?
I wonder if you would like to sell some steel maul from another region. Or at least help me sell it.
Ah, as in you want to sell to us?
If you have the proper paperwork.
I've got plenty of paperwork. One of the few
Because
things that I have in this city.
Oh,
I would prove who I am, but I got my hands kind of full. If you can reach the necklace around my thing, it will show that I have the right to sell it.
All right. And he'll kind of reach.
Pop up the chest and hold the head back so that way he can, reach for the necklace.
And Ugg looks at his hands and goes, "How you eat?"
Determination. Sheer force of will.
I would think Undertale here? No, wait. Sorry.
Your chat has infected us.
My chat is being ridiculous.
Okay, so, where was I? Right. So, the 6'2" guy is gonna. The name's Root. Glad to meet you. And he'll, take a look at the medallion real quick, and then he'll shake your bald hand.
Yeah. My name is Orizik Steel Maul.
Yeah, we're just trying to get ourselves a couple more places established down here. Our chain of taverns kind of fell apart again.
Well, the meat I have, I just rolled in town, and it's from a different region.
Alright.
If you give me 15 minutes, I will have it delivered here so you can taste it.
I trust you. How much you want per barrel?
It's... How much is it at full price?
I think it was around 500?
Like 100 or whatever?
It was like 500, I think. Because it was comparable to your debt. Okay, yeah, so...
I got like 4 barrels,
okay,
and I'm like...
You were paying...
$400
Yeah, you were paying about 100 a barrel. They were going for 150 a barrel.
Gotcha. What about 175 per barrel?
Bluff check.
Actually, this is a negotiation thing, so... roll persuasion!
Nice.
Nice.
Because we're in a new system, it's...
versus 10 plus their charisma, or versus their charisma? Maybe?
Well, it's
Insight.
well, in this case, it'd be persuasion.
Persuasion versus persuasion.
Yeah, because
I
they're...
should've gone really high, like 200, and worked my way down.
Yes, yes.
Because
I think...
they're both trying to talk their way into a better price. So... I'm bringing down the bonus a little bit.
Hold on, baby girl.
And actually, yeah,
Oh, give me a second, change cotton.
not that it matters, but I was going to give John advantage on this.
Oh yeah, because the first one was the higher one. Ooh, ouch.
Ooh.
So did I pass, fail, or what?
You got 21, he got 25.
Damn!
Okay,
So, he's gonna be talking it down to, like, about 150.
How about 165?
Still seems like a bit much. How about 155?
I can settle for 155.
Alright, now how many barrels do you got?
I got 4.
Alright. Ugh. Count out the money.
While you're doing that, I open your purchase. And literally, with that, I start waddling towards the door to where I left my cart in the city.
And as he's waddling over to go get his cart, Ug's just gonna be like, "Why?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's aggravating.
Ugh, count 1. Ugh, count 2. Ugh, count 3.
Well, he wouldn't say his name every single time.
Oh, it's not gonna be like
Talks in
that.
third person.
It's not gonna be like that one campaign where Ugg just takes out a giant thing of coin, or one of his subordinates take out a giant thing of coins and cut it in half, and this entire thing is full of platinum.
No, Adrian, what crusade was that one during?
That was 3rd.
3rd? Okay. Yeah, that's after, if I remember right, Ugg gets freed, so he's probably lost a few more brain cells by that point.
Seriously.
Yeah, he counts slowly, but at least he's counting this time, as opposed to pulling out his coin purse and hacking at it in half.
Well, to be fair, his dad did say to count it.
Yes, so Ugg is counting as he was told.
So yeah, I'm gonna go find my cart and bring it back as quickly as possible.
Has he reached the 155 by the time he gets back?
Ah, but it's 155 per.
Oh. Now here's the question, is he counting platinum or gold?
Platinum, luckily. So he's done counting up to 62 by that time.
Yep.
So, while he's off getting his barrels, what is Denault going to be doing?
I'm going to be taking a look at the board again. Taking a look at their job board.
Okay. So you guys are going to see the, yeah, you guys are going to see Denault heading over towards the job board.
Whistling to myself.
Celeste?
Some lively tune. I don't know which one.
Hey, Celeste.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything?
What's going? Oh, what happened? I'm so sorry.
I'm wandering over toward the job board.
Oh, yeah. I'll be like, oh, I already got us one. Don't worry about it. We're cool.
I turn around and I'm like, really?
Oh, I'll pull out my tab. Wave it about a bit. Put it back in its hiding place, which is probably my bra.
Of course, the bra is a universal pocket. That
Universal pocket, man. Universal pocket.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
Okay.
I don't have boob plate. I have clothes underneath the chainmail, dude.
Yeah, I know.
No.
You just kind of like shove it in. Works.
Yeah, as long as you got a good enough neckline on the chain. It doesn't work if you're wearing the coif as well, though. You have to like kind of go under the coif and then under, and it's all awkward.
Nah, coifs are for pussies. And it gets no fur, it catches everything. It's just not good.
It's not very good for a furry, it's true.
No, this is, yeah. Especially when I transform, like, freaking, like, fur and chainmail do not go well together. Gotta, like, put, like, a special layer of padding in. Yeah, no, it's a whole process.
I'm guessing you also probably have, like, a leather gut belt, too, but...
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Just transform, and you're like, when you finally change back, you're like, I wish I did not wear this chainmail. It keeps pulling my hair.
Yep. Uh-huh. I'm certain it's happening. Oh. I'll actually look over at the slightly smaller man.
Okay.
The tall but not quite super tall man.
Yeah.
That isn't counting.
Rot.
Yes.
Or Rot, as I used to call him.
Rot.
Yep.
Eh.
There was a Rot in your other game. What the heck?
Yep.
And it's basically the same character too.
Like we said,
I don't know. This sounds easier.
I put it into the Roll20 chat just so that you guys can see how it's spelled.
Rot.
So you turned him.
Yeah, I do indeed turn him. I look him up and down. Hey, do you fight much anymore?
I do from time to time. Ugg tends to do more brawling in the arenas than I do.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I need to roll something.
Hey, what's Rut's reaction when he hears Ugg like fight?
Okay, I'm good.
Rod's gonna chuckle a bit. Celeste?
Yeah.
Well, I was expecting some comment from him along the lines of "Stop talking and finish counting."
Yes.
Yeah, because if Ogg gets sidetracked, there might be a little bonus in there.
Well, Adrian remembers Ugg's intro, forgetting about his message.
Yeah. He actually had to roll intelligence checks to remember things.
Or send Ugg with message, but Ugg forget message.
Oh, no.
It's so good. It's so good. No.
Okay.
But yeah, Levere is just like, when I come back from this little job, would you mind meeting me in the pit? I can't help myself.
What are you the player trying to get back at Rod?
No. She just really wants to fight this man. This is all Levere.
Well, I suppose we could go down to the training grounds underneath.
Excellent. And she will take a very long swig of her ale, and will gently go back over to her not-quite-girlfriend.
And before you manage to walk away, as you're chugging, he'll say, "I'll even not bring any booze to heal myself with."
I suddenly respect you more.
Alright, so when Levere comes back up, Calra's going to look up at her and go, "So, do I need to actually be, like, a part of this thing in order to cash in on this little prize that I'm going to be doing anyway? I mean, sure, I'll be saving my friend, but it'd be nice to have a little bit extra."
Let's be honest, I don't know, that's entirely... Well, okay, GM, question.
Yeah?
Is it a party fund? Is it a party-wide reward that you get, or is it an individual reward that you get?
For this particular job, they are awarding an amount of money to each person who is participating in said raid.
Okay.
and coming back
They
alive.
all have to be members of the guild.
Yes.
And yes, they all have to be members of the guild. They all have to be members of the guild, yes.
Yeah. I'll sadly look down and be like, yeah. Go sign the creepy contract.
Fine. Could you look after my
Yeah, I got him.
thing here?
I got it.
Alright. And then she hops down and waltzes on over, places her hands up, looks up, like taps on the desk by reaching up, tapping on it. Hey, do you have something that's a little bit more my size?
So I assume that you're doing this at the registration table, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you'll see that dwarf that I mentioned earlier with his beard and all that, and he's got his bow open again. And now he seems to have like this stick of red twisted candy.
Oh, okay.
You'll understand when you see the video later as what I'm referring to.
Okay.
I just held it up to the camera for anyone who's watching.
Okay.
Ah, another one! Might even get a full party registered today.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Puts the book off to one side. Alright. I don't want to have to get up and I don't want to have to go set up the training area, so if you're just willing to do this questionnaire for me and be honest about it, we can get this all done lickety-split.
Sure, but you may be sitting on something, but I am not. So you might have to
We need an apple box.
accommodate my size.
Ah, right. He's gonna stick the thing of candy into his mouth and the floor underneath you raises up with you still on it. And part of the floor seems to come up and there's like awkward kind of splintery cracking noises.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
As this chair kind of forms underneath you. Yeah. So the ground is literally going to rise up and this chair is going to kind of scoop up underneath you.
Oh, well, that's convenient. Alright, and this questionnaire?
And he'll hand you the questionnaire.
And she'll go through it and just kind of go, yes, I've been in a battle recently. Yes, I've killed something recently. Yes. Nope. How much would I be paid for escorting this irritating person repeatedly?
It varies.
Well,
Enough.
not enough.
Yeah, as I mentioned before, there is an option. There is one of the checkbox options that says, depends on the money.
Well, she's whenever that shows up, she's gonna check it.
Olivia did pretty much the same thing.
I'm sure everyone's done that in our group so far.
Yeah.
Would you kill a political figure? Would you kill a political figure? Depends on the money.
Yep. Let's be honest here.
She might just do that out of principle.
Well, yeah, but you'd want to get paid for it.
Exactly. She'll do it. She just wants a large sum of money when she does. Alright, yeah, so she's gonna complete it, and I guess the contract and the weakness and all that stuff.
How you doing, Mama?
Alright, so... And after you're done with the questionnaire, he'll then hand you the contract.
The contract. And while she's doing that, I'm actually gonna wander over and just check in and say... and hand out my ring. I'm like, I don't need to re-register because I'm in a different city, right? Yeah?
No, but you might want our bonus.
Okay, good.
Do you want the bonus?
Hell yes, I do.
Mind you, it's only because we've gotten a massive influx of these things. We had a mage just make up like 60,000 of these freaking things, and he donated them all.
Jesus. It's outstanding mage? Question mark?
Okay, so what did Rack say right there?
I said, come again?
Yeah, the signing bonus.
Oh.
The
Interesting.
earring.
Oh, well, now that can come in handy.
Yeah, it's an earring that makes it so you can communicate with other people who have the earring that you touch it to.
Oh. Well then.
Mind you, it's a everyone-to-everyone type frequency thing.
Yeah, I'll choose my personages carefully.
Yeah, that's certainly the good idea.
Levere immediately bumps yours. No hesitation. Before you even pick it up, it's already bumped.
Oh, well, I guess that's the first one on my list.
Let's be real, we all knew that was gonna happen.
Well, of course, but I mean, asking would have been nice. I would have said yes, that's not the point.
So yeah, these are messaging earrings, by the way.
Yes, cast the message spell, right?
Or maybe even whisper?
Which technically I think like Whispering Wind or whatever.
Ah, gotcha. So we should add that to our inventory?
Yep. It does have a somewhat limited range, but it's handy.
And I'm gonna guess that it's going to be considered weightless, yes?
Yeah.
Good. Because I'm already over encumbered.
I'm not going to make you try to put in the 0.01 pounds.
Yeah, that's a heavy. That's a heavy earring.
1/10 of a pound?
An ounce.
Yeah.
0.1 pounds is like an ounce.
Yeah.
Like 2 ounces.
The earring's supposed to be about 1 ounce.
Item, right?
Yeah, it's a magic item.
Right?
It is, yes.
If I bend it, the enchantment won't go away, right?
If you can bend it.
Is it a dangly or is it just a stud?
It's like it's set up like a stud, but it's got like a flat piece.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's gonna put it in one of the piercings in the top of her ear, not in the base. So that when she transforms, it won't, like, be in a weird spot.
Okay.
Clever.
She has several, like collections of beads and jewelry and whatnot all over her, by the way. Just random little toggles and whatnot all over the place.
Nice.
So yeah, there's a yeah. So there's a bunch of people that'll be entering the guild hall at this point. Kind of a bit of a ruckus bunch. That are all wearing uniforms.
Aha. Is it guard uniforms?
It's not a local.
Uniforms?
It's not a local guard, as far as you can tell, and it's not the local military either. But it is a militaristic type uniform.
I'm gonna ask
Laurel?
the bartender, who are those? Who are they?
They fancy themselves a rival guild.
Assholes.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to go by swimmingly.
Do they start problems, usually?
I mean, they're a rival. Of course they would.
Mostly what they do is they hunt down wild animals.
Okay.
That and do a whole lot of drinking.
So they're not likely to come in here and start trying to bust the place up.
Not after last week, anyways.
That sounds like an excellent story, Barkeep.
Oh, do tell.
So, yeah, the two of you are going to be, like, walking up just at the tail end of that with the, not after last week. Well, I'm here to try to re-establish my line of our chain of taverns and inns. Candle in the window. Great stuff.
Okay.
And,
Dwarves. Sorry.
yeah,
Continue, GM. I apologize.
but they decided to come in here and try to bust up the place and be a general nuisance and hassle the commoners that were in here instead of, the actual people that can defend themselves. And I might have sent a few of them to the infirmary. That might still be there.
You sound like a man of upstanding character. Also, she's Livier's gonna go over to the dwarves and be like, "You two are useful. Do you want to party up for this quest?"
Sure.
Cool. Earrings have been bumped.
Well, I'm not there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You went out to get your thing. Then
Yep.
yes, an earring has been bumped.
Yep.
And it's probably right after that that Orsic will be actually returning.
What was that, nerd?
It's probably right about that point when you'll be returning to the guild hall.
Alright. The cart's outside with my assistant, and I go over to the bar.
Okay. He'll send out one of his barkeeps to go and get the stuff, and Ugg, having counted out the 62 platinum, will then hand them off to you.
Okay. I sit there like I always do with everyone, and I sit there and count, make sure.
I assume far faster than Rot did.
No, Ugg did.
Ugh, right.
Yeah, Ugg's the slow one.
With such low intelligence, he has to roll intelligence checks to see if he remembers stuff.
Also, the instant your character comes in, Lavier's gonna be like, "Bump earrings with me."
Alright, bro. Like,
Oh, crap.
I'm caught off guard. Go. What are you talking about?
Bump earrings with me,
My
We're gonna be
intelligence
You're
is
so
a six.
tall.
right? What? We don't have to go here. I take it off and lean it down for him.
And I sort of slap my ear towards it because I got no hands.
I'll just bump it for you. There, bump. Good, done. Back to drinking mead.
And where is that little cobalt of yours?
Of mine.
Well, I waddle over to the one that likes to throw people in the ass, and I say, "Do you want to bump earrings too?"
I get sloshed.
Sure.
7 constitution.
We have communication earrings, and if we
Hey.
touch them together, we have 2-way communication through us. So then that way we can only.
Wow, okay. The kobold who is literally half your size.
It's something magical.
Under the table.
Oh, so good. So good. Oh. That could not have been better.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
Wait. GM. Would
Yes?
I get advantage on that constitution roll due to my size?
No.
Damn it. That's fair.
Nice.
But, okay, would she get disadvantage because of her size?
No.
Fuck.
Awesome.
If only.
On the farm side for eating pieces. You have a watch.
So yeah. There is another mead that is being sold there. Stelmo is the local preferred favorite. However, there's another mead there which is as far as you can see, it basically is the symbol of a very large double-bladed axe with like icicles coming off of it.
Well, that's cool.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, that must be their mead then. Mead from the frozen north.
Yep. And
Okay.
Rot's gonna look at the group of you and... So you're forming an adventuring party, eh?
Happens
Yes.
to the best of us.
Oh, and I have one quick question for you, Rot. I was wondering if you've heard of anything of my clan.
Oh, probably.
And I'll tell them the name of the clan, because I assume it's not the Corridum clan, correct?
No.
Yeah, so I'll tell them the name of the clan. And I say, it's been a long time since I left, and I foresaw a grim future for them.
It's been a few hundred years since I've heard anything out of them.
Since you?
Wait. 200 years? How old are you?
As in a few hundred.
But-
Still!
but how
That does
old are
not
you?
lessen our questions.
I also realized that...
100 can be more than...
Exactly.
Yeah, and I also realized that my character, Kara, only has an intelligence of 6. And I need to really start making her ask more questions. Because that's my personality trait.
I love it. I love it so
I'd also forgotten about that.
Yeah. Whatever. She...
Well, while they're doing all that, I'm gonna go look for the guild medic so I can get fully healed, so I don't have to use my rest points.
Okay. After a little bit, you'll manage to find the area that has the attendant,
Okay.
who's in fact going to cast Cure Light,
Okay.
or a level 1 cure, I should say.
Okay.
Might help if I could type things correctly.
If they can do 4 points of health, I'm happy.
Oh look, you're healed up 6.
Yep. I'm fully healed. I'm happy. I say thank you, and I look at the other rest of the party and says, call me if you need me. I go off towards my guild hall. To pay.
Okay, so he's wandering off.
Wait. Do adventuring guilds, do they have rooms for guild members?
Most don't. However, this one does seem to be running a tavern out of their guild hall
Excellent.
instead of a merchant shop.
Excellent. I will see if that works, if I can get a room for the night. Wait, is it evening?
As I recall, you guys arrived kind of in the afternoon, so it's not
So,
evening
yeah.
yet. It's not quite evening yet. It's late afternoon. According to, like, 3:30-ish.
Okay. I say we start at, like 9 in the morning. Because dawn is too early for that shit. Yeah? Do people agree?
No, my character, since he's been on the road, goes from dawn to dusk.
Well, yeah, but not you. You're not. Well, no. I say it on the earrings.
Yeah, he's saying that his
Why you
character
ask?
gets up
I go,
early.
why are you asking?
When do we want to head out to actually do this fucking quest?
Because I would like to save my friend.
I
If
agree
you
with
give me,
you.
say, 20 minutes, I'll be ready to go.
No. Spellcasters and spells. We need a long rest, my dudes.
I have no more healing left for the day.
Hashtag same. I do not have any more healing spells, and I
Hashtag healers actually paying attention to healing and actually there's health. Holy shit, I got them. Beyond my recollection.
Exactly. So, I think that us spellcasters should at least get our beauty sleep before we head out.
Don't know how much that's gonna help me, but okay.
Well, just because you're not pretty doesn't mean you don't need your beauty sleep.
Sick burn, bruh. Get dunked on.
Damn! Just take his face and slam it into some horse shit.
Hell yeah!
Hey,
Okay.
It's okay, I deserve it. I'm the one that didn't take a weapon to the face in the last fight anyway.
Well, if you had, then you'd be 10
Ah!
times,
Ow.
You'd be 10 times uglier.
So do the weird people that come in, do they start any shit? If they start any shit, I will immediately confront them and attempt to bash their face in. And enjoy
I will
it.
attempt to steal all of their gold out of their pockets.
That
while
is a
they're
good
just-
plan.
And then Rot would promptly end the combat.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he'd probably have Ugg do it.
Oh, that might be even worse for him.
So do they start shit?
No, they at first they act like they're gonna start shit and they start hassling like one customer, and then like, Rod's just like, "Oi!" And they all just freeze.
And
Oh my god.
standing there with his hammer in hand, tapping it,
I'm going to
smiling.
I'm going to take that opportunity to steal some gold out of their pockets. They're assholes. They don't need their gold. I need their gold more.
Okay, so yeah, unfortunately the first roll is kind of high. You'll see what I mean later.
Oh, okay.
So you go and you like start kind of trying to get your hands onto the coin purse, and not the guy that you're trying to pickpocket, mind. No, one of the other guys is gonna like come up behind you and he's just like gonna grab you by the back of the neck, and you feel something rather sharp coming around towards your front.
I will. Do I see this?
I'm going to look up, and I'm going to. Sorry, I'm going to look up at him. I'm going to brush off a piece of dust off of the dude's pant leg, right next to the coin purse.
Okay.
I am also going to get up and stand immediately behind this man and put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah. Apparently everyone is going to see this with the guy basically bringing a dagger towards the kobold's front.
If there's a dagger out, she is no longer in her human form. The minute the dagger comes out, she is in her hybrid form.
Yeah.
She grows about 2 feet in height. And the lion features start coming through her hands, claws, and everything like that. All the armor and stuff stays in place, but she is much more intimidating than she was previously.
Yeah.
Me to roll an intimidate check?
Actually, they were gonna try to intimidate before that.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Apparently not very intimidating.
Can I counter intimidate?
Kalra, go ahead and roll a insight check.
Also, I gain in my hybrid form. I gain advantage on intimidation.
Oh yeah.
Just to let you know.
Okay. Well, before that, the guy is going to say, you know, keep your hands to yourself, you little lizard.
And I look straight into his eyes, and I say,
Aw, only 14? That's so sad.
I go, armor needs to be kept in pristine condition. Brushing off a little bit of dust off of his armor right next to his coin purse.
Roll a deception check. Just try it.
Oh, you mean that thing that I have crazy amount of?
You know that thing I do.
What'd he get?
Oh, come on.
He got an 8!
An 8. An 8 and a 7.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
I'm gonna copy paste this.
Oh, so good. So fucking good.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what? Sorry, I'm away from the computer at the moment.
They rolled a 19.
That's at this point.
Knowing you.
It's at this point when Levar manages to get up and you know, has the whatever it is up against, or has the hand on that one guy's shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Whoever has the dagger.
Yeah.
I already rolled her intimidation.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not that great. So sad.
The dice gods just absolutely hate us.
God damn it.
All the good shit happens when I'm not around.
Right?
Your character's there.
No, remember, as soon as I tap the rings with the 2 other party
Oh, that's right,
members,
that's
I
right.
ran off to pay off.
That's right, you're enough to go pay off your debt. I'd forgotten.
Yeah, I don't like. My character does not like being in debt, and now he has a giant pocket of money. He wants you to get rid of most of it.
And my guy's just sitting there, sipping a drink and just watching this whole thing unfold.
Because you're a jerk.
Oh, well, as soon as shit starts, he'll join in.
All right, lady. You take your little pet, your little scum dweller, and keep it away from us.
She slugs him.
Wow, what's up with all these rolls?
I did roll for it. There was a 50-50. No, there was less than a 50-50 chance because she has 5 wisdom. There was a 1 in 4 chance. Yeah, so that happened. Want me to roll an attack?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
roll an unarmed attack.
Excellent.
Roll an unarmed attack. If you don't have one, I can put one in for you.
I do not.
Here's the question: is Rot actually going to get involved in this one since she technically started it?
Would I?
It's a fight happening in his tavern, and not in the pit.
This is fair.
What would I roll in order to escape the grasp of this dude?
It'd just be my d20 plus strength, correct? Because I don't have proficiency.
Correct.
Cool.
I don't remember what the actual rules are, so I'm just going to put it as a D4.
18, bitches!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Now we're starting to roll good. The dice just wants us to start shit. That's what's going on.
Yep.
There you go.
Excellent, thank you.
That's actually going to hit.
Excellent.
So it's a D4 plus strength.
Oh god.
Wow, really?
So bad. This slashing damage, though.
That's right, you have claws.
I do have claws.
Yep.
Which means I need to change this.
Motherfucker.
As he let go of me to punch my friend in the face.
Yeah, pretty much.
So,
Or does he punch me with your face?
okay, so you're actually instigating a combat. A combat that I was not actually, that I did not prepare a battle map for.
You gave me antagonists.
I did.
I expected this.
I really should have.
And you gave a thief a reason to someone's shit. Come on. Are you even remotely surprised at the outcome of this particular encounter?
Not really.
I also have to admit, Spartacus has done exactly the same thing.
Let's be honest here.
Okay, so, need to adjust my camera. There we go. Okay.
Oh wait, and does he have? Is he cutting at me with his dagger?
He's not attacking you yet.
What? Wait, okay.
You've attacked him. That's as much as has happened yet.
Okay, cool.
Rod's going to turn to Ugg and say, "You want to end it, or should I end it?"
Don't end it.
Well, we're just getting started.
But this is the fun part.
Ugg's gonna set his hammer aside and crack his knuckles and say, Ugg won't have...
I'll go get the rope. Oh, sorry. Alright, I'll go get the rope. Just try to make the... Try to keep the property damage down to just that table, please. Actually, why don't you go and take the hammer... No, not the hammer. Here, take the battering ram with you.
Does he hand him a table leg?
No, he hands him a full-on portable battering ram.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, the very...
It's so unnecessary, I love it.
The very, very first time that Ugg was introduced to anything, he had a portable battering ram, and he threw it through an assassin.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to tell... You want...
Just for reference, what level are these characters?
Hi!
I want to know how poor... Excellent. My decision-making skills are very poor.
I have an intelligence of 6.
I have a 20 wisdom. That does not mean that I do not make poor decisions.
I do have a 13 wisdom, though.
Alright, so...
I'm wise as hell, I just don't care.
I guess we're gonna have to roll some initiatives.
Hell yes. Wait, who's actually joining into this?
And, John, you haven't...
Music may have to change.
John, you haven't made it too terribly far away, but, you're gonna... Actually, somebody should tell him.
I'm gonna activate my earring, and I'm gonna say, yeah, we're in a combat here now. The girls started a fight.
I turn the wagon around and start heading back.
It is a literal cat fight.
Yeah, I turn my cart around and I start heading back as fast as I can. And without the earring on, I go quietly to my assistant. The people I find in this city.
She's been looking for an excuse for a bar fight this whole time.
And I gave one to you expertly.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see exactly how long the bar fight ends up lasting, though.
Unlikely to be very long, however.
Especially with Ugg around.
Mm-hmm.
I think LeVar likes Kalra even more now because Kalra's going to start shit and LeVar is going to end shit.
Yep, that describes their relationship very well. Because Levere won't start shit, but she will sure as hell end it.
Exactly.
So yeah, when Ugg leaps out from behind the counter, he's gonna place one hand on the counter, and he's going to swing the battering ram up over the counter to lift his legs up off the ground.
So
yeah,
unnecessary. I love it.
that.
Initiative.
Yeah.
I got 16. Surprisingly good for a cleric.
Looks like it didn't roll that. Try again.
Was that considered a surprise round because I just cold cocked him?
There.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yes.
6.
Beautiful.
So I'm pretty much just sitting there watching the whole.
Yeah.
Give me one quick second.
John, go and roll initiative.
And she'll use that first turn to growl out. Don't you dare fucking bring a blade to a bar fight, bitch.
19.
I'll really have to take 1 second.
And she'll be saying that toward the guy with the dagger.
Okay. No, I want to go art.
Are you finding a suitable map?
I was going to try to find a suitable map, but I'm having trouble finding a suitable map.
I have a map for you if you want it. I have an easy tavern.
Well, it's not just a tavern, though. This is like a big guild hall.
Got it.
Yeah, we're just in one corner of the guild hall. Pretty much. Right?
Yeah. Okay, since I can't seem to do it that way... So I'm just going to do the area that you guys are in of the tavern.
Okay.
Because that'll be way easier to do, and I hope this doesn't make you blend in too much. Copy. Move that to a map. Okay, good. You do stand on enough.
Yeah, that works.
I found an amazing airship map.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Sorry, moving on.
Okay. Can't believe I forgot to set up for something like this to happen.
You really should have known better.
I'm a war cleric. What else am I gonna do?
And I'm a thief. What else am I gonna do?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be honorable.
What's that?
Yeah.
So these guys just look wealthy, right, Adrian?
They're all wearing uniforms. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're wealthy.
Okay.
Again, it's not stealing if I need it more. That's one of my character traits.
I love it.
Okay. So that puts you about there. And you about there? No. There and there.
Don't forget the jerk that I'm trying to steal from. And the guy who's trying to stop me.
Peace.
I mean, she's a soldier. This is how she relieves stress.
I thought the right way to relieve stress is just bend over and enjoy it, but okay.
Well, fighting, man.
Well, that too.
Fighting.
But that's generally frowned upon in the middle of an inn, so, you know.
No, well, depends on the end.
Soldiers do tend to start a lot of bar fights, though.
This is true. Do any of you read this? I'm disappointed in all
It's
of you.
been a while.
I'm disappointed in every single one of you.
Yeah, well, what about
This
two
just-
kinds?
This just proves that I'm not
That's
as
fair.
nerdy as the rest of you. Anyways,
Yep. Okay. I probably should have moved everything over, but oh well. Heck with it. Door. Because it's gonna need a door.
Generally, rooms have those.
Ow.
Yeah, I've noticed that most rooms do have doors, some form of entry.
There we go. So that's those.
So what is my recent acquisition doing?
He's probably hiding out by the bar.
Hell yeah.
So good.
Hells to the yes.
Especially after I made it abundantly clear that he's lucky to still have his skin.
Okay, I don't know what those are, but... There we go.
Yeah, and Adrian, the reason why I had Ugg set his hammer is because I figured his dad probably wouldn't want him killing people.
Yep.
Yeah. This is probably gonna end very, very quickly.
Less likely to end up with cleaning
Wow,
brains
they look
off
like
the
such
floor.
douchebags. I already don't like them.
Brains are hard to clean up, I mean, come on. They just look like pompous, arrogant pricks.
I know.
Why are there so many?
Bar fight instigated. Terrible decisions were made.
What do you mean terrible decisions? The best decisions were made.
For the character, it's a terrible decision.
Well, yeah, but I mean, for the story.
Oh yeah, for sure. Whenever I say terrible decisions were made, it was always because it was good for the story and shitty for my character. 10 times out of 10.
Accurate to the character. You
True.
just gotta stay accurate.
And at least as members of the guild, we won't have to go to the infirmary when we get hurt. We'll just hobble over to the healer or be
honestly,
carried.
this is the perfect place to start a bar fight.
Hello. You're gonna comment.
Just needing one more figure. Actually, yeah.
Wow, okay.
I love it.
It's in my image library, so...
I love it.
Why can't I see it? There it is. Okay, so... okay, so John got 19. And then... Add turn.
That is a lot of people you picked a fight with.
I don't give a fuck. I give 0 shits. I'm here for a bar fight, man.
And it's okay, our characters don't realize it, but we know we've got a legendary hero on our side.
Well, I don't know if he's on our side.
He's on the bar side.
Yeah.
He may knock our asses out, but then he'll carry us over to the healer.
Ugg did not roll very well on his initiative.
What was it?
Nope.
6.
I rolled 6. Who goes first?
His total is 10.
Okay. My total was 6, so he still goes first.
The hell? Where the hell did those go? I dropped something and then just disappears.
Okay, so John's working his way back.
Gremlins.
Yeah, no shit.
No, wait.
Gremlins.
Okay, so we're starting off with Kaura.
Okay. Am I still grappled?
No. The slug...
Surprise attack.
The surprise attack kind of dealt with that one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And, oh look!
So...
2 people that you can sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
I already said, don't you fucking dare bring a blade to a bar fight. I said that in the beginning, and I stand by it.
Well, to be fair, he was dealing with the pickpocket and not trying to start a bar fight.
It turned into a bar fight.
Yeah.
And now it's actually a bar fight.
I'm dying.
Stop dying, John!
Okay. Yeah, so... I'm,
Use your dumb when you're fighting an infection.
I'm gonna roll an insight to see how good of an idea it would be to draw my weapon. It doesn't matter. He drew his weapon on me. So, fuck it.
He did.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack him.
Oh, that's so sad.
But I have advantage because
Oh,
sneak attack.
Right?
Right?
Because flanking